Wait, we didn't budget for our groceries?
Nope.
That's right, you heard us right. We did not budget for our groceries this month. We're going to take you grocery shopping with us. Yeah, we're still buying food.
Yep.
We just didn't budget for it.
That's right.
But we're going to take you to Aldi, probably Walmart, maybe Sam's Club. Not sure, but stick around to the end because we're going to explain at the end why we didn't budget anything at all. We're starting here at the grapes. They're $1.79 per pound. And Joel's looking for a bag he likes, apparently.
Well, one that somebody hasn't gone through and sampled.
He did not see anyone do that.
Not today, I haven't seen them.
And get another thing of salad mix here. $4.89. All right, as usual, our son, hold that out. Here we go. Has this on the list. They're, like fake Pringles. And his favorite are the sour cream and onions. And they are $1.69 per can. And how many do you think we're getting? Three. Yeah. He doesn't need a whole month's worth. We'll explain that a little bit later, but we're only getting 3. All right. For Thanksgiving, we are using up our wild rice for the turkey and wild rice soup that we're going to make. And so we're going to get another one as a backup because we always keep one in our backup supply. So it's supposed to be 95 cents if it doesn't ring up with that. I'm watching this time. We're grabbing one thing of beef broth for a recipe that we're making. $1.35 for the 32 ounce. Grabbing 3 of the evaporated milks, and I think it's $1.19. At this point, our 12 Days of Christmas treat videos have gone up. We will link them in the description if you want to see all of them. But one of them was for a chocolate chip cheesecake, and as you know, we send all those treats to Joel's work just as a thank you to them. And one of them just really, really loved that chocolate chip cheesecake, and he was wanting me to make him one. He said he would even pay for it. But anyway, we figured out that his birthday is in the middle of December, so we decided we're not going to ask him to pay for it. I'm just making him a chocolate chip cheesecake for his birthday. So we are grabbing the chocolate chips that we need, the graham cracker crust, $1.55 for the graham cracker crust, and the chocolate chips are $2.89. Time for us to do a little restock on our tomato sauce. How many did you grab?
2.
2 tomato sauces or tomato paste, excuse me. That is sauce. This is paste, and it's 85 cents per can. All right, we are grabbing 4 of the mild cheddars. They are $1.89 right now per 8 ounce. And even though you can buy cheese in bulk at Walmart, and sometimes that makes it cheaper, in this case, it's not going to be cheaper to buy at Walmart in bulk. So it'd be cheaper to buy the smaller sizes here at Aldi. So it always pays to do the price comparison every time, even if it's normally one way or the other, always check. And we're grabbing one of these, kind of like Velveeta, Fake and Vita, $4.99 for a 32 ounce pack. Now we're buying three of the cream cheeses. They're $1.75 each. Obviously I need 2 of those just for the cheesecake that we're making, and I need 1 for a recipe. I know that some of y'all are waiting to find out what our son thought of the Velveeta Sparkies here at Aldi, and whether or not he liked it. We got it for him in the grapefruit. This is what he said. The taste wasn't bad. I think I would like it, but maybe in a different flavor. So this time we're trying lemon. Is that the one we're getting?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do lemon this time. If you don't like that one, maybe the lime. We know that he's not that crazy about the berry flavors, so that's why we're trying to stick to the citrus. We're gonna get anything else?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get the LaCroix. Okay, So, like we said, he's not crazy about berry flavors. So Joel is actually trying to get down to this tangerine because we know he likes tangerine. And so we'll get 2 of those. All right, so the Belvie doesn't have a price currently. As you can see, it's blank. And then the LaCroix is $5.45.
All right, so there's our Aldi haul. It was $58.02, maybe. We'll put it right here.
I think so. And yes, the long grain and wild rice did ring up incorrectly.
Yep.
And so we told them about it, so they took off like $1.
Yep.
But normally I would say it's just $1, just like, but it's been that way for like a month now. So it feels like a lot of people may have purchased that thinking it was only going to be 95 cents, and then got home and realized they spent $1.89. So hopefully they'll correct it.
That's right.
So that was why we told them about it. But anyway, so $58.02. Now we're going to Walmart, and hopefully we won't spend too much because we don't have a budget.
No, we sure don't.
Getting some honey lavender, the stress relief. I don't see the exact marker for it, but it's probably this price, $4.46. All right, we are going to grab one of these andouille sausages for $3.98. We're grabbing this 2-pack of the whole chickens, like this, except it's in a 2-pack. And it's $1.32 per pound. Looks like that's $16.05. Well, they big birds. Grabbing some lasagna for a recipe that we're doing. $1.84 for that. Grabbing some bananas. 50 cents per pound.
All right, so there's the Walmart haul. It was $27.55.
I think so.
All right, we'll put it right there.
Yeah. And now we're going to Sam's Club, and we've got 2 things.
That's right. And look, we're still in the same clothes. We usually don't do all 3 of these in the same day, but here we are.
Yeah, just because we've run out of time. But we have such a small list today, we're able to do it.
Yay!
We're grabbing 1 pack of these croissants. Joel always freezes these and then takes them out a couple at a time. And so they're $5.98 for 12 of them. And finally, we're grabbing one of these cage-free. They are $5.98, but that's 2 dozen. So $2.98 per dozen, which is a really great price considering conventional eggs right now are well over like $3.60 or 70 or 80 cents right now. And we're getting cage-free for less than that. So we're pretty happy with that deal.
All right, so there's our Sam's haul. Pretty quick in there and out because we use Scan and Go.
Yeah. If you go to Sam's Club and you're not using Scan and Go, you might want to consider it. There were long lines of people waiting.
Yep.
Especially since this is the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So it means like Black Friday shopping is still going on.
That's right.
And so there was long lines of people, and we just walked by.
That's right. Our total was $11.96. We'll put it right there, and then we'll put the total for all 3 up there as well.
Yeah. So we have a couple of reasons why we didn't actually technically budget anything for groceries. One, we are going to be on a road trip at the end of the month, and so we're only cooking 19 days worth of meals at home, so we didn't need a whole month. Okay. Second, we decided to cash in on some of our survey sites, rebate apps, things like that, so that we didn't actually have to budget out of our regular income for these groceries. Instead, we're using like the rebates and the surveys and stuff like that. And so we're able to use the money that we normally put in our grocery budget for our road trip.
Yep.
Yeah. We were like, if we could do that, then we'd have all that money that we normally spend on groceries to go to the road trip.
That's right.
So, yeah. We have over $300 worth of rebates and survey stuff that we cashed in on, and we only used like 100 of it. So we've got plenty for fill-in hauls and stuff like that. Or if we decide to use that for something else, like more for the travel or for Christmas gifts or something like that, we've got a little extra there too. But we'll just see how much we spend the rest of this month on fill-in hauls. But we really don't expect it to, even hit 300 because we're not even going to be here the whole month.
That's right.
So yeah, that's kind of the reason why we didn't budget.
That's right.
If you don't use rebate sites or survey sites, I would highly suggest doing that. Like, all you have to do is scan some receipts if it's a rebate app. We do Ibotta, Fetch, and Inbox Dollars.
Yep.
And we can link those down in the description for you if you'd like to use our code. You don't have to, but if you want to, it's there for you. I think you'll get like some kind of little amount when you set it up, if you're not using those apps yet. We also use some survey sites like Pinecone Research and Survey Junkie, and a couple of other ones. We have done a couple of videos. We just linked those videos about what we use. I think we've done one on the survey sites.
I think so.
If not, I'll just link the survey sites for you and you can check them out. But I just do those surveys like while we're watching TV at night or something like that. So it eventually adds up to a little bit. And like you said, like we ended up with like $300 that we can use because we spent a few minutes of our time just scanning receipts and doing the surveys.
That's right.
Yeah, I highly recommend trying that out. And if you don't cash them out like every time that they come available, you can do that if you want to and put it back into your grocery spending, or you can do like we do. We save up and then we cash out around the holidays.
That's right. Yep. And if you use any rebate sites, we also use some cashback we had on our credit card that we use for grocery purchases as well. We're going to apply that back towards the balance. That's part of that $300.
Right.
But if you use cashback or use any rebate services, let us know those in the comments. We'd love to hear those. Maybe something we haven't even thought of. Then how you use those. Maybe you'll be using those during December as we did. Let us know how you use those.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it today for the long run. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
Don't forget the long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Merry Christmas.